Hi, it's Larry back again. This is another Michigan State update. I thought I would share with you what Michigan State fans are saying about their Michigan State team and its chances against Purdue. This is by a guy named Paul, who's a staff writer, and he basically says that he thought a week ago that Michigan State was going to sneak in the Big Ten race, get up there in third, and maybe make a run at first if some bad things happen to Purdue and Illinois. Then the loss to Iowa happened. That put a dent in his confidence. Well, yeah, it would, especially at home. And then he thought, well, they'll bounce back and they'll make a strong effort against Ohio State. Then he says, oh, the exact opposite happened. They made a weak effort, they didn't bounce back, and they lost again at home. What went wrong against Ohio State? He has a summary of what he calls four factors that beat Ohio State. Let's see if they apply to Purdue. Uh, Basically, he says that it was offense, defense. The Spartans held their opponent to under 50% in effective field goal percentage. That's good. This was largely due to the first half. The bad news is Michigan State didn't do anything else well. They didn't shoot well. They lost in turnovers. They got beaten rebounding, and they lost the free throw battle. Yeah, that'll get you beat. Uh, Ohio State got off three more shots from the field and seven more free throws, and that was pretty much it. So it's another home loss. They have a situation now where to get to 500, they've got to win at Purdue or at Indiana, and then they need to win at home against Northwestern. And he's not very confident. Had the Spartans beaten both Iowa and Ohio State, they would be around third place in the Big Ten, looking at a first round tournament bye and sitting pretty. But now they fall into sixth and probably going to fall lower before it's over. They're not going to get any bye. You have to really take a very, very hard look at them and say, well, I wonder what's happened with this team. Part it might be in some injuries to their players. Part it might just be fatigue. You I don't think Izzo is past it, that he's gotten too old to coach. But looking at it, there's also in their forums, there's also talking about maybe Izzo should retire. Wow, one bad, all those good seasons and one mediocre season, and they want you to go because there's got to be some bright young top coach to take over and do what you couldn't. Well, we've heard this talk before. I think when you get to two or three bad seasons, then you've got talking. I don't think he's forgotten how to coach. I think he may be a little stubborn on some things that need to change. He'll figure it out. So all that is they then look at their tournament scenarios and they see that they're going to be an eighth or ninth or 10th round pick. They don't have a lot of hope for the Big Ten tournament, and they're not looking at what they could do. I went down and I'm reading to see whether or not he's got anything at all that would give give Michigan State a chance against Purdue, and he comes up pretty much with nothing. What he says is that Michigan State has to throw bodies at Edie, take their fouls, foul out two or three players, and hope that Purdue's outside shooting doesn't perform. Now, I'm in a minority on this, and I know it. I think Fletcher Lawyer is ready to break out this game or the next one. We've been waiting and waiting for him to break out of his slump. Sometimes it just takes a little longer. I think he looks at an open shot and worries about missing. I think he's just got to stop thinking and start shooting. He's going to do that eventually. So I think this is probably the game. If not this one, well, we'll see. It might be the next one against Illinois, because he is known to have good games in big situations. I just thought I'd share what Michigan State's saying. They're not hopeful. If you read their fan forums, they have all kinds of silly schemes the fans come up with to beat Purdue. It's like have their center sprint down the field and throw them the ball every possession, going for a fast break. But there are other people, and it makes the assumption that our guards have their thumb in their ear or someplace. I don't think that's going to work. Wiser heads are saying no. You just have to hope we hit a lot of threes. I think they're probably right. I just thought I found it humorous, and I thought I'd share it with you. I'm currently doing my research for my thoughts on the Big Ten tournament. Purdue is going to win the Big Ten title. I think at least a share this week and maybe outright. So we'll just let ourselves enjoy that. Take care.